with no canvas. Subscribe right now.
So I can find artists anytime I want to that are doing art for themselves, are benefiting from it. I'm wondering if any artists out there have gone to the next stage that I'm talking about going. It's not a natural next stage, it's just a stage that you may go on to. I particularly am trying to do this. Go on to the stage where you're taking the meaning of what you've learned and then you're injecting it back and trying to make it be seen clearly by others. Not just appreciated like, oh, look at that medium. He really knew how to work that medium. He really knew what he was doing. He's a talented artist. I still consider that kind of in the realm of unsuccessful art for art's sake. And it's not that it's unsuccessful, it's still successful because it's helping the artist. And it's getting people talking, that's helping too. But it's not necessarily channeled in the framework that I'm talking about. The framework I'm talking about is, how are you going to take your art and everything you've learned and transfer that learning back into a form that viewers that do not take the route in life that you've chosen to take can get something out of it. How are you going to do that? Well, that's the artistic problem that I'm spending my life dwelling on. In my subconscious, sometimes my conscious, sometimes my actual doing. That's what it's about for me. And that's what my career is not about, but my artistic walk is about. And the final big bounce off the diving board of life came 1 year from this video, graduation from art school. And I remember what I thought at graduation. And I looked around and I said, I was so young and immature and naive. And I said, these are the people that I went to school with. They've all graduated. I don't think anybody flunked. What does this mean? Everybody gets a big pat on the back and a shove towards the world. And I really felt like I hadn't achieved anything. Oh, how stupid was that of me? Because you don't achieve something based on the accolades that someone else gives you. You achieve something when you know, because of your heightened sensibilities, that you've created something that no one else could have created in the way that you created it and offered it on. Your life force meant something then. You achieved something. No one can tell you that you did that. But somebody might be able to acknowledge once you've done it. You might see a reflection of somebody that is watching you or your artwork. Reflect back to you what they're seeing, and you say, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I was trying to say. That, my friends, is what I value as success as an artist. That's what I'm looking for. I'd like to hear, if you want to comment on some of these videos, what do you value as success as an artist? What kind of experiences have you had that have shown you that this was the road for you to take and that you've gotten something back from it? I'd like to talk to people about that. And I'm sure it's going to be different for everybody, so I'm just sharing my experience. This is the way I do it. It's so different than if you're in the movie business and you get the Oscar and you go up in front and you make your speech and you have a couple of minutes until they shoot you off the stage with the flashing red light. It's different. That's the kind of accolades that you would get if you went that route. And the accolades that I'm talking about are so vastly different than that. One small person coming forth saying, I get what you're saying. You helped me to see something that I probably wouldn't have seen on my own. You see, that's what I'm talking about. That, just even in one person, in one small voice, immediately verifies that your purpose was worthwhile. It immediately verifies that you were successful and that you knew what you were doing all along. And even if it was only for that one person, To me, that's success. You know, I gotta admit, I can't say that I wouldn't want that success over and over again, repeated and in large quantities. Something in myself says, yes, the more the better. The more people that I can talk to that say that response, yes, you have shown me something. I have benefited from the relationship with you. You've worked so hard in your life, and if that's what you deem success, naturally, you'd want more of that to come. It's a natural thing. Here's some more of these steps you can slide down if you have the right kind of shoes. I'm walking right now. Last thing I want to do is fall my butt with my video camera, smash it to pieces. Now we're in the basement. Much quieter down here. Is that a cricket? Ah, the machines. Oh, I was wrong. Ted is with Susie, not Beth. Okay, so there you go. Now, the big question remains, was this after Beth or before? As I continue to watch these videos, perhaps the answer will reveal itself. And did everybody notice the Ted haircut? Very important. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, that was so much fun. And we laughed about it. Ted and I and everybody, you know, so. I guess, you know, if you went and you interviewed hairstylists out there, I would think that'd be very unusual. But if you interviewed hairstylists, I would think it's very, very possible that many of them have cut the hair of their boyfriend or their girlfriend and have styled it in a similar way as they go on from one person to another, according to what they like or what they're into at the time. But I don't have any way of really doing that interview process right now, so I only have benefit of knowing Ted and the fond memories of chuckling about it at the time. And it was a nice haircut, and all the girls looked good in it. But it just was so funny to us all that it was like a brand. You went around, and every girl eventually that Ted went out with ended up with that haircut. It just was funny. You know, you got to have some humor. You can't all be about serious stuff. You know, you have to have some of the lighter side. Ted was very sincere to his girlfriends, and I didn't follow why each one came and went, but everything I saw always pointed to the fact he was very sincere with all of them. And of course, Hillary was his girlfriend at the time that he died, and as far as I'm concerned, that would have been the one for Ted. Devastating for her, for sure. Only seconded by, you know, obviously the family, someone like myself. I don't know if they talked about marriage or anything like that, but pretty severe. And, you know, I don't want to say the same things on every video, but, you know, one of the things I said about Ted is how greatly he affected the world. His life force needs to be sent out there, needs to be keeping going. And it does. It lives on through people that knew him.
Just 50 cents, you can have yours too.
But Ted, I felt, contributed so much to the world, he contributed a lifetime's full in the short period that he was alive.
With no canvas, subscribe right now.